Hello there. This is going to be a general reading for all signs. I think today is Wednesday, but the day of the week is irrelevant here. But I'm just trying to ground into the energy. We're going to go to C'est la vie immediately. I just feel so drawn to it. All right, here we go. It has been a week. It's been a month, it's been a year, it's been a fucking lifetime, okay? Thus far. I think I've covered everything. Something about patience. Because you see how long it's taking for the card to come out? Holy shit, surrender. That comes up like every day. You ever heard the saying, let go or be dragged? Let go or be dragged. Feels like you're being drawn to do certain things, drawn to certain people, drawn to certain places. Anything happening right now, because even though, there's no more eclipses coming up in this month, we are still under eclipse energy. Eclipse energy lasts typically 4 to 6 months, but like I told you with this one, I don't know how long it's gonna last. All I can do is feel it out every day, and today I feel we are still under eclipse energy. Eclipses are going to rip things out of your hands, so it will be sudden endings, and then it will throw things at you, sudden new beginnings. But anything that's happening right now during eclipse season and under eclipse energy is directly connected to your destiny. And I've heard this from several people, and it was like, oh my God, yes. Remember, eclipse energy is wild card energy, but you do have to surrender. You have to surrender to that inner feeling, that like gut feeling, that little voice inside of you. Eclipse energy is external divine intervention. Very tower-like as well too. And we know the tower card in the tarot deck is directly related to divine intervention. Holy shit. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. New love and magic in the air. I mean, yeah, that's what eclipse energy could bring. Could bring someone new. Magic in the air is giving yesterday's reading that last night's reading I recorded. But it was all about I was enchanted to meet you. Lingering question kept me up. 2 a.m. Who do you love? I wonder till I'm wide awake. Remember what she says? I'm blushing all the way home. That's wonderful. Blushing all the way home. It's a magical encounter, but it's destined. As all fucking things are, right? I mean, every encounter is destined. But I think what they're saying here is that it's not just destined that you meet, get butterflies, and then you can't eat for 6 months and didn't smile and ate after this encounter. I think what they're saying is, this could be it. A lot of people right now are either going to surrender to the feeling they feel and they're just gonna, right? Or they're going to do the thing that muggles do, which is overthink, practice their right for, free will and choose differently. Choose what's safe. Choose wrong again if they didn't learn their lessons. This is something new. And is it a new person? Every time I do readings like this, I get nervous because the bombardment of questions after, of the clarification of that. So let's clarify it now. This could be a brand new person you have never met that you're going to meet under the eclipse energy. So it may have already happened because the first eclipse was September 7th and we're still under it. So it could have been from any time September 7th till whenever the fucking energy dies out. But this can also be someone that comes back into your life because that's also what eclipses do. It brings things back to us that are connected to our destiny, right? But there's a lesson to be learned there, and this person is not someone you're meant to spend the rest of your life with. So there's like closure there that needs to happen with certain people that you've had in your life. But that doesn't mean that they're not going to bring somebody in from the past in this life, because it's finally time. It's like everything shifts and changes, and like something in the air is enchanting and magical, and then these two souls meet under the right circumstances, and I mean literally all the fucking stars align. Magic in the air. I fucking bet. I was enchanted to meet you. Please don't be in love with someone else. Please don't have somebody waiting on you. I mean, really, it's one of the most brilliant songs Taylor Swift has ever written and sung, because is that not how it feels when you meet somebody and you don't know, and you're just like, oh my God, are they married? Oh, I didn't see a ring, but are they in love with someone else? Is someone at home waiting for them? I'm dying inside. And that's what this feels like. It feels like two souls are going to feel like they're dying inside after a particular encounter, whether it's the first encounter or whether it's the first encounter since you fucked with them and saw them and talked to them, because now the energy has shifted. This is the big deal here. There's an energetic shift collectively. So what is it going to be like meeting someone under these circumstances? Right? You could have met this person in January and felt crickets. And the universe knows that, right? So the universe says, nah, we're going to wait till the energy is right. We're going to wait until there's magic in the air, and then we're going to let these souls meet or meet again. It's a big deal. Okay? It's a big deal. Go with the flow. I mean, you're going to have no choice. You know, they say instead of fighting the flow, become it. I feel like that's emotionally, this is like kind of symbolic to that. Right now, you're not going to fight what you feel. You're going to fucking go with it. Because what else are you going to do? As we have said, well, I don't know about other people, but let me retract that. I have been saying, because I've been feeling it being channeled to me, that life is so short. Bitch, go fall in love. Okay? Go find the love of your life. Stop fucking getting in your head. Some of you are going to meet the love of your life finally because, well, even though there's extreme chaos and devastation in the air of everything happening in the world, but also because it's time. I mean, when the world's ending, don't we all want someone? That's going to even break the most coldest of hearts. Even the people that are like, no, I don't want to be with anybody right now. I'm busy. I don't want to. I want to be alone. That's me, typically. Bitch, no. Fuck no. You know what I mean? But in this energy, sure, why not? You know what I mean? All right, well, what's going to happen next year? We don't fucking know. So, but you have to be smart about things. I just feel like the universe is working in our favor right now. Many of you know this, that before I started my YouTube channel in 2017, I watched every single Abraham Hicks video there was on YouTube. So I am very well versed in the messages from Abraham Hicks. This is all about law of attraction and such, okay? And the thing that always stands out to me the most, because it was the most life-changing for me, is things are always working out for me. Things are always working out for me. It's like the number one thing I need to hear in my head when I'm starting to doubt. Things are always working out for me. So if things are always working out for you, why the fuck are you so worried? Holy shit. The calm before the storm and twin flame. This is two souls, right? That are incarnated in this physical life to help change the world in some way. Now that there's going to be various different roles that, you know, each pair is going to have. Some pairs of souls will be boots on the ground, out there helping, out there protesting, or out there donating, giving, making literal physical, right? Physically. Then some other souls are, and I've said this for years, some other souls are going to be incarnated in this life to fall in love with each other and have this love be so divine that when people see the two of you together, it's shocking for them, and it's so that it, like, that's what love is. Like, you will be the physical incarnation of what really it looks like. And it might fascinate people, because for some of you it will be totally opposites. It could be age differences, it could be religious differences, it could be all types of different things. Obviously, it's opposites, okay? So one's shy, one's not, you know, one's more extroverted, one's not. It's just, but it's going to be fascinating in so many different ways. And twin flames are specifically incarnated to make some sort of change, which means that they would be very affected by what's happening in the 3D world. They wouldn't be oblivious. They wouldn't be, I don't know, cherry picking what's important. Everything would bother them. Everything would break their heart, right? As we know, one of the biggest things right now is what's happening to the people in Gaza. And that is like just it. And the thing about that is you have humanitarians that are trying to get aid there, and they are being blocked. And just as of yesterday, what was that, Tuesday, they were getting bombed with like chemicals, and, you know, drones were dropping shit on them. And I woke up and I saw that there are, I think Italy was the first one. They're going to send a boat, like a military boat, to guide and protect, because they have Italians on there. And so I think every country that has civilians on those boats needs to do the same, because that's international waters, right? It's illegal. And we're at a place where people are being bombed or threatened or whatever, because all they're trying to do is get aid there. So my point is, if that breaks your heart, that whole scenario of what's happening in Gaza, in Ukraine, let's say for Sudan, right? All of these, America with, you know, the deportations and all of these things. If that breaks your heart, it breaks their heart too. That's the point here. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, that's kind of like a guard dog vibe. Ooh, this masculine is a protector. He has to be. Because this would mean that in this pairing, the divine feminine is most likely a healer of whatever way you want to see it. And I posted this thing in my Instagram stories, xi_missy_xi. I think it already expired, so it's not showing on there anymore. But it talks basically about the fact that we don't need more healers that pretend, right? That pretend to have this thing. We need people that are just good fucking people who are kind. Right? Everybody wants to be a healer, and everybody wants to have this persona. And that's the thing. But it's like, we don't need that. We need motherfuckers that actually really do care. Oh, this masculine. He's not gonna play about you. It's like your own personal bodyguard / guard dog. The Fool. Yeah, see, this is where we're at. Bitch, live your best life. This is where we're at. Live your best life. Because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen next month, next year. The Fool energy is someone who embraces the unknown. Someone who takes risks, loves adventure. And it's not to say, and this is, I hate that we have to say this, but we do. It doesn't mean taking risks in stupid areas of your life. Going all in on a fucking idiot that is a narcissistic, abusive person. This doesn't mean doing something fucking stupid and dangerous. What it means is embracing adventure. Not holding oneself back from living. And I think that if the feminine embodies that energy, it's going to be contagious to this masculine, because that would mean they're both intertwined, right? They're connected. It's basically like quantum entanglement. Okay, and quantum entanglement is where two separate particles of things can be light years away from each other. You're talking different dimensions. So let's talk about here, different states, different countries. But these two particles are connected. So if one feels something, the other one does, because it's almost like they move in sync. They're mirrors. If you start to embody the energy of, I'm going to live like it's my last day, not foolishly, not stupidly, not dangerously, they will too. Right? It's c'est la vie energy. It really is. It's like, I'm going to just do it. Isn't it sad that for a lot of us, this was the wake-up call we needed in that area? The wake-up call of, why am I waiting? Why am I doing things so cautiously in love? Why am I not open to love? For some people, it's a wake-up call in, humanitarian effort. And that's wonderful. Like, I've always felt that way about things. I'm an Aquarian, an Aqua Stellium actually. So my whole shit is humanitarianism. But some other people are waking up to that. Now, great. But I feel like the vast majority of us are waking up to this thing about love. Like, what am I doing? Why have I been holding myself back? What is it about it? Some people are like, I saw gray hairs. Bitch, it's red tinsel in my fucking hair. Live your best life, okay? Shit. Want to pierce your nose? Bitch, do it. Okay, you want to dye your hair orange? Bitch, it's fall, okay? Live your best life. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, and the Empress. She looks like she's working on something. I feel like this is just symbolic, these two cards together, that the feminine has been working on herself, right? And now you are in the Empress energy, which means that you have evolved into a pretty damn good fucking version of yourself. This version of you ain't stupid. This version of you is not gonna, embrace danger. You're not gonna do anything ridiculous, but it's more about, I am love. I am fully bloomed. I am woman, hear me roar. I'm a goddess. And it's almost like this Empress is on the hunt, but I don't mean on the hunt like desperation. I don't mean that. I don't mean like she's on the prowl and say, oh, I'm just looking for anybody. It's energetic. Seriously, it's fucking energetic. Energetically, she shifts and like the star. Yeah, some of you are in the public eye somehow. So some of you here are also, that's what I was talking about earlier, Aqua Gang, Aquarius. That this Empress, feminine, she is realizing, I am the prize. I am someone that's blessed and anointed. Someone who's somebody, right? We're all somebody. You got to believe that you are. Talking about law of attraction, you probably have heard like a lot of stories of people that are really famous or successful now. They always believed that. They always had this vision in their head. They truly did. They believed I was going to make it. I was going to be successful. I was going to be famous. But it's also a wish coming true. This feminine here is, the saying is fortune favors the brave. If that's not brave, I don't know what is. So can I say that to you, that remind you fortune favors the brave here? Four of Swords, Three of Cups. So some of you may have become more introverted right now, right? Kind of pulling away from hanging out with people, wanting to sort of be isolated, feeling that energy. And that's it right there. I think that eclipse season is so heavy and intense that it will cause one to want to be alone. It will. Seven of Cups, boredom. Her love life wasn't popping. 10 of Cups, it's fairy tale. Knight of Pentacles, Wizard of Oz shit. Doesn't that give Wizard of Oz? I'm going to be going to watch The Wizard of Oz, the Las Vegas Spirit Experience. Oh, I'm so excited. But what is that saying in The Wizard of Oz? You had the power all along, my dear. The sun. Yeah. You had the power all along, my dear. Oh my God, Elvis. Speaking of Vegas, Mr. Elvis. Of course I hear it in my head. Fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Right? Stars align. The energy is ripe. Both souls are feeling a little more adventurous and kind of willing to step outside their comfort zone. Fools rush in. It's almost, I can't help. It's gravitational pull. I can't help but fall in love with you. Look at you, so adventurous. Look at you living your best life. It's contagious. It's contagious, and the sun is healing, right? It's success, it's enlightenment, it's all of these different things. But right now, the sexiest thing you can be as a person is kind, empathetic, educated, a freedom fighter, someone who cares about people. The world, that's a matriarch. Some of you have matriarch energy coming through, your angels, right? Ancestors that have passed. 8 of Wands, that's communication. Look, 9 of Cups, wish coming true. Fortune favors the brave, bitch. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready, the lovers, get ready. Destiny is calling. Okay, and what's gonna come in here? Whew. I mean, you're talking, this is universe that's gonna bless you. So this could be anything. Anything is possible with the universe. Okay, you could be broke today when the universe bless you, rich overnight, wealthy overnight. This could be you literally having like the worst luck in life and love, and one day there they are. I always tell you this. Your person they exist. They're literally out there right now, living, breathing, working, laughing, sleeping, eating, whatever the fuck they're doing right now at this very second. They exist. So I don't understand why people feel like it's so far-fetched. Like, I'll never, it's impossible. It's not. Really, it's just a matter of divine timing and circumstance. That's all this is about. It's about the right moment at the right time with the right two people. We have seen the most crazy, horrific, disgusting things happening. But that also tells us that if those things are happening, if that exists, then the opposite of that does too. Miracles, magic, serendipity, luck, fortune, money, health, right? Peace, protection. That's what it tells me. Listen, those things exist. And I know that there cannot be one without the other. It cannot be all dark. It cannot be all shit and hell. That means that the opposite of that also exists because it's duality. Duality is there's no other way. You cannot have one without the other. Breaks the balance of all things. So understand that with the atrociousness happening in the world right now and the disgustingness that we see, the opposite of that, the flip side of that also exists. And I think we're seeing that. Listen, it makes me feel like, okay, we do stand a chance with the human race. When I see people getting on a boat and risking their lives to deliver aid, if I could, I would. I mean, I can't be a person that's gonna sit here and be silent and do nothing and say nothing. I'm gonna do all I can, whether that's donating to families who need it in Gaza, whether that's speaking about it, whether that's letting people know. You cannot be silent about this. And I would be a fake Fugazi fucking bitch sitting here pretending like the sky is not falling and not bring it up. That's our job. I'm not a tarot card reader. You want one? Go find somebody who just does that. Shuffles and not, they don't read energy. They don't do nothing. They don't care. Go find somebody who's not a light worker. That's not what you're going to find with me and all the rest of us. Yes, do we take risk by speaking out about that? Sure, because we'll lose subscribers. But for every subscriber I lose, I gain 10, 15, 20 more for every one that I lose. Because I know the majority of us feel this way. The majority of us understand, how can I be in love and find the love of my life and do all that if I'm not in the right energy for it? This is also law of attraction. We have to be in the right energy space for this in order to manifest. You must be the energy of which you're asking for. Like attracts like. Coffee cup? Sure. The bear, strength and resourceful. I tell you, this motherfucker ain't gonna play about you. I'm telling you, is a big boy. Now, whether his energy is big or he big in stature, who don't like a bear? A big boy, right there, okay? Protective, strong, look, lion. Just like that, the lion. Lion don't gotta walk around yelling and screaming and roaring. He ain't got little dick energy. Lion knows he's king of the jungle. And if I wanted to, I'll fuck you up, right? That's what the lion does. The lion is going to relax and chill until it's time to get up and fucking fight. So you have a masculine here who's very brave-hearted. He's very brave-hearted, very secure with himself. Maybe, lions can be egotistical, but I don't think he's egotistical in a show-offy sort of a way, but he might be stubborn ego-wise is just all I feel. Which, listen, ain't that big of a fucking deal right now, okay? Those things can be tempered. The eye, envy and protection. Some of you guys are severely, divinely fucking protected. Incredibly. Surrounded by angels, surrounded by deities, ancestors, heavily, heavily protected. We've also got the ship, directions and journey. I love that. I love that because I do think that that's what's happening right now. We're shifting, we're moving through things. And some of you, it's a literal journey. Okay, so it's physically like a trip. The dog, loyalty, determination, and we also have here the cat, jealousy and gossip. I think you're seeing a lot of people show their motherfucking ass, right? I've never been one to entertain gossip. I don't allow it on my channel, and I most certainly don't want to hear about it, right? Everybody's struggling. Do we vent about people that get on our last nerves? Sure. I always tell you guys, if I met Jesus in the flesh, I guarantee you I'd text my best friend after and be all like, bro, he's so fucking irritating the way he said this and did this and oh my God. Like, that's just my personality, right? But gossip is another thing. You might have people around you that act fake and nice to your face, but behind your back, gossip about you, talk about you, repeat everything you say. Which code is this? The code of secrecy. Okay, that's the feminine nature. That's why you see some women, they're not girls, right? They want to, they're the pick-me's. It's about, well, I'm going to pretend to be a girl, but then I'm going to go and tell this man all these things and support this man who's doing terrible things. Because I wish he would pick me because I want to be seen as a good girl in his eyes. I think that's just everything that we're seeing right now. And I know this because I'm seeing it in real life happening to many of you. The dove, peace and serenity. The moon cycles and changes. That's the whole thing, calm before the storm. The house, relocation or home. Yeah, some of you are going to have to relocate. Don't cry about that. We got old man, inheritance and mail. The turtle, slowness and protection. And the wolf, cunning and stealth. But the fish right here is abundance and love. I think what's cunning is you're not going to see this coming. That's what's stealth. Right, with the moon energy, that full moon, you're not going to see it coming. That's what the moon symbolizes. Beautiful energy. I'm exhausted. Let's get into your extended. All right, I have a couple of announcements. First, I woke up to quite a few emails about this clarifying. Yes, I am accepting a few more personal reading requests. Remember, these are recorded. They are not live. They will get done sometime by the end of next month because I couldn't do much during eclipse season this month of September. Eclipses block things. And I find that to be very interesting that of all the months I decided to come back out of retirement to do them, it was in the month of shadow. But I think there's no fucking accidents, right? Whether it's a test of patience for people, you said you were gonna do it, did immediately, whatever it is. But in any case, yes, I am. 250, it's between 15 to 30 minutes. Email me saltwaterhillstarot@gmail.com. Okay, and I prefer Venmo if you're in the US, or PayPal as a second option, but you got to email me first, all right? Also, I got 2 spots left for Sedona, March 2026. If you want to apply for that, please go to my website, saltwaterhillstarot.com. The application is there. Please stop sending applications to me, which aren't applications, it's just forms of communication. Please stop doing that. I have other forms of communication, such as my email, saltwaterhillstarot@gmail.com. Please stop sending me things, communicating with me through the application on my website, please, okay? What else? This Saturday, very last minute, but crucial, I'm hosting a fall Reiki Zoom session. You guys know I'm a master Reiki. I don't do Reiki often. It's not a service I regularly provide. But we need it. So I will be doing a Zoom group session. If you guys are interested in that, I'm going to put a link below in one of the comments. And I also posted in my Instagram stories. Follow me there, xi_missy_xi, because we need it. Look, the sun, bottom of the deck. So we need it. Okay. We need this healing energy. We're going to also talk stories during it. That's what it is. It's a Zoom event. I do Reiki healing on you guys, and then we're going to talk stories a little after. So do not wait, because tickets are very limited for that. I don't know when I'll be able to do another Zoom. So, I think it's a great time not only to perform healing and whatnot, but also to connect with you guys. Okay, so jump on that. Also follow me on my second vlog channel. I know I'm a terrible vlogger, but I did post a new life update video yesterday on that, and I am currently editing my trips that we took this summer, so you guys will be able to see that soon. I love seeing you guys migrate over there. I really do. And I think that's, somebody left me a message about that and said, with tarot, it's so different, but you guys get to see me as not this, you get to see me as just, regular muggle person like you, a spiritual being trying to do our best job in this muggle meat suit. And so it's human connection is the point. And I love that. I love that point of view, because I totally agree. Yes, this is my job, and this is where, we touch up on a lot of all of the really important things. But I think that in this day and age, we're forgetting about human connection. I think we really are. I think that we need to get back to human connection. And so seeing that human side of all of us, and seeing us as, well, we're all just walking each other home, is the thing. And I'm a terrible vlogger, so trust me, I'm not a professional at it. But then you guys will also get to see my upcoming travel adventures next month too. So follow me there, okay guys? I'll see you in the extended. Bye.